Hello everyone and welcome back to the Music Dungeon with me, Mac Plays Banjo. Today we have a super special reaction for you. This is Roy Clark and Jimmy Henley, OBS. This was a oft requested video for me to react to on my last Roy Clark videos, and I was asked several times in the comments to give a little review of young Jimmy Henley's playing, because it looks like this guy is maybe 12 years old or so, which according to my comments is about the same age that I am. So this should be pretty fair, 12-year-old versus 12-year-old. Not that it's versus, we're just going to watch him play, and maybe I'll have a few comments about that. I've heard he's pretty good, though. Let's look at the top comment on this video. The little guy playing the banjo is total crazy if you really know about banjo works, LOL. Well, we'll see about that, because I do really know about banjo works, even for my young age. And we'll see just how crazy this kid is. Now, I'm not going to be comparing him to like the best in the world or anything. The only reason I did that with Roy Clark in the last couple videos was because he was on a couple of those best banjo player lists, and that's what prompted the whole thing, right? I don't really care if you're best in the world as long as you're not on one of those lists, which I've never seen Jimmy Henley on one of those lists. So we'll just be doing a little review of his banjo playing. I'm sure it'll be great, but let's dive right into it, shall we? Okay, just started being able to hear Jimmy Henley because the sound isn't super great in this video. But yeah, his backup sounds good so far. I'll be curious to see what he does when he has a solo, but yeah, sounding good so far, especially for a 12-year-old. And I can say that, being a 12-year-old myself, I'm an expert on what being 12 is like. That was very impressive for a 12-year-old, I have to say. It was super clean, it was in good time. I'm guessing this kid has a very good teacher, and he started very young because, yeah, that was super impressive. Honestly, I don't know if this is going to make people mad or happy. It might just confuse you. He was playing better there than Roy Clark played in any of the banjo clips that we found of Roy Clark playing. So he's definitely very good, especially for a 12-year-old. He's going to be a crazy... If he continued with this, he would definitely be a crazy virtuoso by the time he was like 18, 20. Crazy stuff. I hope he does another solo. Yeah, he definitely played better there than in the clips that we watched Roy. That was very good. I wonder who this guy's teacher is. You can tell that he has been practicing those 2 breaks for like months, and he got them perfect. Even more impressively, he did not break under pressure at all. Like, they were clean. They were very, very good. Yeah, nothing on Wikipedia about him having a teacher, but he had to have, especially for that time period, no YouTube. I'm guessing he had a really, really good teacher that helped him with that. Man, he died when he was only 59. That's terrible. If he was this good when he was 12, he would be a crazy, crazy virtuoso when he was an adult, just like I'm going to become after I turn 13. So I wonder if we can find some videos of him playing as an adult.
Stand on the corner with a low down blues, a great big hole in both of my shoes. Honey, let me be your sawdog. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Eat 'em right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love.
Oh, he's playing Malaguena, just like Roy. Yeah, it's like the exact same arrangement that Roy did. Huh. He's clearly a very good musician. It's really unusual for the banjo player to be the lead singer in a bluegrass band. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can find any videos. I want to see him just shred something on banjo as an adult. Here we go. Jimmy Henley and Roy Clark, 12th Street Rag. Okay, there wasn't really a banjo solo there, but yeah, he was holding his own. I was doing really well. Are there not any videos of him just ripping a solo? Oh, he did a record when he was a kid. Man, this thing's gonna get so copyrighted. Okay, I'm just going to focus on the banjo solos because we're trying to focus on Jimmy this video. That was very good. He did pretty much Earl's Break, but he had a little single string run in there, which I hadn't really heard before in Foggy. Let's listen to that again. Right there. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, he's definitely good. He's got chops. He definitely really likes the 70s melodic stuff, which, I mean, this was in 1976, so it makes sense, but he really leans into the, like, that 70s melodic sound, if that makes sense, which, like, no one does today. I don't know why, because it's a really cool sound. Ooh, Little Rock Getaway. That's not an easy song to play. This will be a good test for him. Okay, this is definitely hard for him. I think we can say that. He does not sound anywhere near as confident with this as he did with Foggy, but he still pulled it off. Like, it still sounded really good. I wonder if he has another solo here. Cool ending there. I liked that. Oh, he does Song for Susan? I wonder if Carl Jackson was his teacher. Now, I have some history with Song for Susan. It was one of the first songs I learned. Definitely the first melodic style song I learned, and that was the wrong place to start because it was very hard for me at the time. It's not a super easy song. It's not like crazy hard or anything once you have melodic style down, but it's not the easiest one for a 12-year-old to play, as I should know, right? Being 12 myself. So let's, this will be another good test for him. Okay, that was pretty good. It doesn't sound like effortless, but maybe that's not what he was going for. In Carl Jackson's record, if I recall correctly, it sounds very, very fluid. Here, check out Carl's recording of it. Okay, it's not quite as fluid as I was remembering it. He's definitely articulating it quite a bit more, which is similar to how Jimmy here does it. Yeah, maybe that's just how I've been playing it. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not articulating as much as they do, which, I don't know, I should probably do it that way, but I kind of like it with the smoother sound, right? If you compare those two. That last part wasn't how they played it. That was just me screwing around. But I do apologize for how bad that sounded, because I have not played that song probably in at least a year and a half. But yeah, I mean, that's just a stylistic preference. And the banjo was in general played with a sharper attack back then than it is now, because the banjo by and large has just kind of drifted more mellow over the years, which is what I like personally. So nothing, not a big deal. It's just, it's good to know that Carl Jackson originally did play that with a sharper attack. Also, an interesting thing, this record came out only 3 years after Carl Jackson's did, which is kind of cool. So either Jimmy heard it off the record and learned it, or maybe Carl Jackson was his teacher. It would not surprise me, because their playing is pretty dang similar. Ooh. Need to practice that a little more, bud. Yeah, so what he's doing there, and mine isn't going to sound any better than his. It'll probably sound worse, because I haven't played this song, again, like I said, in like a year and a half. It's this sort of thing. Although he does, I think he did that. Yeah, I think that's what he did, right? Yeah, I think that was it. It was something like that anyway. That is a cool lick, though. He could have had that be a little bit smoother. Not that I want to judge right now, because I don't have that lick worked up, but back in the day when I was working on this song a lot, I spent hours just like drilling that lick super slowly so that I could have it smooth. I'd have to practice it for a little while to get that smoothness back, though. Okay, Annie has Ballad Jed Clampett. This video is getting copyright claimed like 50 million different ways. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, so really good. Overall, what would I rate his playing? Big thumbs up, especially as a 12-year-old, or I don't know, maybe he's 13, maybe he's 11. I don't know. He's somewhere around that age. He's very, very good for that age. And I'm guessing he became a crazy, crazy virtuoso player in his adulthood. I couldn't find any videos of that, but maybe he has some records out as an adult. But overall, very, very good stuff. I think I'll wrap it here, but if you enjoyed this video, go watch some other of my videos. You'll probably like those too. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.